See this picture from 2020. First of all, that mask etiquette, but that's not what I'm talking about. This is a 3-year-old Muslim girl writing her first letters on a tray of rice grains, guided by the hands of a Christian political veteran during the Hindu tradition of Vidyarambham, the commencement of learning, dedicated to the goddess Saraswati, whose image you can see behind them. I wrote my first alphabets like this. Vidyarambham is one of many regional names for a Hindu initiation ceremony marking the start of learning. It happens on the final day of Navratri, called Dashera in many places, Vidyadashami where I'm from, in Kerala, India. Over time, Vidyarambham crossed religious boundaries and became a part of Kerala's cultural ethos. While my experience is rooted in Kerala, versions of this exist across South Asia. Now, if you're around 2 or 3 years old, it's an overwhelming day at the temple. You sit on the lap of a nurturing elder, a parent, a teacher, a family senior, who holds your tiny right hand and guides your index finger. In front of you is typically a plate filled with rice or sand. Together, you trace Sanskrit chant beginning with Om Haristri Ganapatiye Nama Avignamastu, invoking Vishnu for flourishing and Ganapati for the removal of obstacles in the lifelong journey of learning. In the most elaborate versions, you write once in sand for practice, once in rice for prosperity. Finally, the elder or priest writes it again on the child's tongue with a gold ring, symbolizing knowledge itself. The child is considered ready for learning. For me, that elder was my dad, a teacher himself, which made it even more special. He also made me write the first 15 letters of Malayalam, my mother tongue. Strangely, I have faint memories of it. Maybe because Malayalam letters are all like loops and curves, and tracing them feels oddly calming. You should try it. This is the temple where I wrote my first letters, Panichikadu Dakshinamukampi Temple, where Saraswati's idol sits at the bottom of the central quadrangle and devotees worship from above, a rare inversion of hierarchy. Every year before Vijayadashami, students place their books on the altar and avoid reading anything for a little over a day, or like a ritual reset. Like literally, if you see writing around you, you just like look away. On Vijayadashami morning, after bathing, you pray, open a book, and begin again. I remember praying to Saraswati one moment and reading integral calculus the next. Weird, beautiful, memorable. Martial artists and musicians do the same, owing to the interconnectedness within the religion, placing weapons or instruments instead of books. Everything is knowledge. It's also a favorite day to begin new skills. My mother, an Indian classical musician, started her arts academy on Vijayadashami in 2024, teaching students aged 5 to 70 across religions. This was the altar at its 1-year anniversary. In 2003, a Christian church organized Vidyarambham for the first time in Kerala. Even the Cheravan Juma Masjid, India's oldest mosque from 629 CE, began hosting it. The Tribune reported in 2017 that the Imam often acts as the elder, even for Hindu children. Zealots relax. In 2023, the High Court clarified that only parents decide what prayer is written. I don't follow religion anymore. I remain deeply nostalgic about Vidyarambham. A day when studying was forbidden as a child, of course I loved it. Education shaped my life. My parents prioritized it. Were they that deep-rooted in the Hindu philosophy about knowledge? I think they were just thoughtful humans with the heart in the right place. From Om to openness, I've come a long way. If you celebrated it, do share your story. Be gentle with yourself.